In this video, I'm going to attempt to recreate Edvard Munch's The Scream. I'm going to be using Corel Painter, and I'm going to be using mostly oil brushes. So I've opened up my index image, and I'm going to create my canvas. So I'm going to go into File, then New. I'm going to call this Scream. Oh, you call it what you like, or whatever that was. And it's going to have a width of 900 pixels and a height of 1335 pixels. And I'm going to keep the background color of white and just normal paper texture there. And I'm going to click OK. Right. So I'm going to use this image as a template, and I'm going to trace it. So I'm going to press Command and A to select it, or Control and A if you're on a PC. Okay, I'm going to copy it, so I'm going to press Command and C, or if you're on a PC, it's Control and C, and then I'm going to paste it by pressing Command and V. That's Control and V on a PC. Right, here we are. Okay, so now I'm going to, this needs to be a little bit bigger. We can change that by going on to Edit, then Free Transform, and now we can resize it. So just zoom out a bit there, and I'm going to make it so it fits totally onto a new canvas. Right. Okay, so I'm going to resize this by dragging this down here, and I'm going to make sure I hold down the Tab button, just so it keeps its dimensions. No, not the Tab button, the Shift button, sorry. Right. Okay, so I'm holding that down, and you'll notice it keeps its shape. Okay. And if we just click this tick to commit the transformation, and there we have. Well, there we have it. So I'm going to change the opacity of this, just so it's a bit later. You'll notice that it's created a new layer. So we'll create another layer here, and I'm going to be using the pencil to trace this. So go up to your pencils, and I'm going to choose a 2B pencil, and I'm going to choose a black, and yeah, the size is about 2 pixels. That'll do. Right, so I'm just going to trace the outline here, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's about ready. So now we can start painting. So I'm going to select a new layer, and I'm going to choose oil brushes. And I'm going to choose bristle oil. Okay, and the size is alright there. And I'm going to be using this mixer. It's a default mixer. And so you can select any others. There's some made by different artists. But we'll just be using the default one. Right, so I'm going to select this pink and I'm going to paint on this sky. So you'll probably notice that it's not very, it doesn't really look very good, but we're going to change this after, and I'm going to use a different brush, a wet brush to mix things up. Okay, yeah, these aren't even the exact colours, but it's all right when it's mixed up. It's we can change that. Okay. Right, so now I'm going to select the coarse wet bristle. I'm just going to make the brush size smaller, and you can do that by going to this panel, or I find it easier to hold down Command and Alt. It's a Control and Alt on a PC, and as you do that, it comes up with this crosshair, and you can resize the brush by dragging it on the canvas. Okay, so that'll do. Right. So I'm going to change the brush controls here. So I just want to make a few adjustments. So by pressing the advanced brush controls, I'm going to change the settings, and I'm going to change the hair scale to about 300%. Yeah, that'll do. It doesn't need to be too precise. And the grain to about 15%. I think that's already been saved. And yeah, the minimum grain about 7%. Okay, so I'm just going to lightly go over my previous brush strokes, and you'll notice that it blends, and it kind of gives the impression of the expressionistic brushstrokes of a monk in the painting. Okay, I'm just going to use the eyedropper to select that pink, and just going to change back to the previous brush, the bristle oils, and okay, so I'm going to go back to the bristle oils, and I'm going to just turn that off. Select a darker blue, and we can mix these up. And I'm going to start painting the sea. And I'm just going to select a lighter blue. Yellow here. No, that's too bad. It's too bright. Just eye drop this. A bit darker there. And I'll try and choose a flashy colour for the rest of this bit of sea. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so let's go back to the coarse wet bristle again, and for these bits of sea, I'm just going to make these a lot smaller. Probably best to go back to the bristle oils and yeah. Now we get the right blue. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, go back to the coarse wet bristle. Just drag these blue bits down. Just going to add a bit of green. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the fence. Gonna choose a darker brown. Right, I'm just gonna go over all this. Not the coarse wet bristle, the bristle oils. All right. So just make that a bit bigger. Gonna make it a bit more blue. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the eyedropper. Need to get that yellow, and I'm just gonna resize the brush. Right. Okay, I'm pretty terrible at drawing straight lines. Let's make that a bit bigger. Right. Okay. So these are just straight lines. So to try that again. I'm going to choose pink. Okay, and I'm just going to go back to that other coarse wet bristle and yeah. Okay, so next I'm going to choose the bristle oils and just go over this. And just resize this brush. And I'm going to paint these floorboards. And get a blue, a bit darker. There we are. And select yellow. Okay, so we've painted these figures in the background. They're not the best, but yeah, it's not really. So now we're just going to paint the main figure, this ghost-like figure. Going to try and select a darker blue here. And just go over this one black. Okay, this is getting a bit messy. I'm just going to delete this. I'm just going to change the brush size here. Right, and so finally, I'm going to choose the coarse wet brush, and let's just. Okay, and there we have it. It's not really matched up to the original. It's left none of the haunting qualities, and it looks rather flat. But oh well. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. It's God, this is shite. Fuck me. Okay, I'm just gonna turn that layer off, and there we have it. Okay, just we need to add the ships in here. Okay, right. Don't know if you can hear it, but some loud music on in the background. Sorry about that. Well, if you like it, then yeah, good for you. Yeah, I asked him to turn it down. He did a little bit. So I think he might have turned it up. Okay, so just gonna eyedrop that. Okay, right. Is that about done? Yeah, that's about done. Okay. No, it's not. I'll just add a bit more to this. This bit of fence. Okay.